Hey there, StarCraft fans, it's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today for Midrank Madness for July 2025, it's going to be a GLHF versus Makumba. It's a ZVZ on torches, top right. It is GLHF, he's back. Haven't seen him in a while, but he is back in the Midrank Madness pile. Bottom right, it's going to be Makumba. So a ZVZ on torches, man. First time I've seen a ZVZ on this map. So, we can mine out these minerals to get an early third base here that is protected and by these things that will disappear and by this other mineral wall, but that is risky because the other player could also mine through that mineral wall, so I don't know. I don't think at this level that's going to come into play, but we will see. So, hatch firsting here is Makumba at 16 supply. GLHF going extractor into pool, so a pool first play. Here from GLHF, he's going to be aggressive. This Overlord has not moved from its spot. Overlord scouting is so important, especially in ZVZ, man. So we got a pool coming down before gas. He knows the risk of a pool first here from GLHF, so he is just being safe as he can, despite throwing down a hatch first in a ZVZ. So again, send your replays to SniperMonkey. Email address in the description with a subject of Mid-Rank Madness. GLHF is going to go take a second hatch over here at the gold. Okay. So extractor pool into ninja expand. Big fan of this play from him. But yeah, just make sure it's gold, platinum, or diamond and fun in some way. Like there's a proxy hatch, for example. That's pretty fun. And that'll be it. If you're a Brave Noob World player, which means you're bronze or silver, send your replays to SniperMonkey, subject of Brave Noob World. And we'll get it taken care of. Thank you, Sniper, again, for taking all those for me. He's had some trouble getting his StarCraft 2 to load recently, so we're trying to figure that out, but hopefully we should get that fixed. Anywho, Ling's on the move out because it was a pool first play. Makumba says, I'm making queens. And, you know how loud the fires are on this map? It's like the loudest doodad on any of these maps in StarCraft 2 is the fire. These ones don't have it. Why does this fire not have it? I don't understand. So Lings show up. You got a queen popping. You're making a spine because holy crap. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. But then he gets a bunch of his own Lings out and has enough to handle it. Excellent job. Queen, spine, defending well. GLHF taking his second base, which, Makumba did scout, so that's why he was worried. That's why he made the spine, is because he didn't see the Lings necessarily, but maybe he did. He probably did, but also he saw the hatch was late, so he had two pieces of information that told him he needed to get his spine up, probably if he was going to stay alive. So he's going to try to wall off this front. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Good positioning by Makumba. Oh, but they're able to slip through anyway. Oh, no. The Lings get inside the main. There's not a queen here. So drones are going to die. How many drones have died? 3 of them have gone down. Lings don't really want to fight that. That's a good drone pull queen setup. But then, a couple drones here at the natural base that are exposed. A Ling dies, and oh my gosh, you can get another drone kill. Get him! Yes, another drone kill. GLHF knows the importance of every bit of Ling micro. 5 drones have died. It is 27 to 21 workers in favor of GLHF, plus he's got the gold income. He's not fully saturated the base yet. He should probably send some of these drones down there. But he's getting a Roach Warren. This whole idea of walling off, it just did not go as well for Makumba as he would have liked it to, but he can maybe get an Overlord kill to try to even it up a little bit. Ling's on the counterattack. GLHF has nothing? GLHF has nothing. He's like, oh, wait, this guy isn't saturating his second base. He sucks. But surprise, there's a third base you don't know about. Oh, this is bad. This is looking bad for GLHF. I mean, killing the second base, including... Get that drone. Get that drone. Where are you going? Did he what? Oh, I thought he was making a beeline for the ninja, and it's like, you have not seen the ninja yet. He almost finds it just because he ran back to make banelings. What are banelings gonna do? You're dealing with queens over here, man. Banelings don't kill queens. Oh my gosh, he could have stayed. He could have stayed with that number of lings, killed that drone, probably killed this queen. See, now he's trying to kill the queen. Don't use the baneling on the queen. You know better than that. Engagement in the middle as GLHF is sending a bit of a raiding party out there, too. He's trying to get inside this mineral line. And, oh my gosh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. 8 drones have now died from GLHF. Those 5 to 8 workers killed. Dude, these guys are, like, send in some lings to finish those dudes off. Oh my gosh, did you see how many one HP? Well, I mean, they're healing up now, but still. Oh, you got to have some lings in there to help just clear that out. Because, yeah, baneling hits will leave a lot of these with 1 hit point. So you bring in a couple lings behind it and go pop, 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 and they all die. And that would have been a win, I think, for Makumba. But he didn't do that, left that window open, and now we're into roaches. And he did mine through to take this space. So he's taking a 3rd base while GLF is taking a 4th base, which seems pretty bad if you're Makumba. GLHF is floating some cash, man. But Makumba is as well. Nobody's at 1,000 minerals yet, so I shouldn't complain too much about a Midrank Madness player not being at 1,000 minerals. Yeah, I think we're going to let it slide for now. And then he immediately goes up to 1,000 minerals. Nice job, GLHF. Thanks for proving me right, I guess. Glial reconstitution. Drone, 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 drone. Like, yes, finally. Fully saturating this base is great. Spreading creep to connect this base to this base to this base is also awesome. And it's going to be roach battles. My least favorite part of ZVZ is the roach portion of the game. I think a lot of people might tend to agree with me on that subject. But anyway. Anywho, 1, 2, 3rd base from Makumba still continuing to come up here. But I mean, this is looking great from GLHF, man. He should have more workers than this. He should be fully saturated at that natural base easily. He's got the money for it. He's got the larva for it. He's got the supply for it. He just needs to hold down the D button for like 2 seconds, and then he'll have enough drones for the rest of the game. And the bases to put them at, too, which is nice. So he's making roaches. That's good. That's good use of your larva, too. I'm not going to say no to that, but honestly, if there's not an army coming to kill you, just drone, man. Drone all the way. Still got 15 larvae, 40 available supply, and 1,000 minerals. Just saturate this space, saturate this space. Like, I appreciate you're trying to keep an eye on the enemy and harass them and stuff, but you just, there you go. 6 drones is good. Why do you stop at 6? You still have available supply and larvae and minerals. Keep droning. And then make a bunch of overlords, and then make 100 roaches, and then you just win with mass roach. That's all that it takes here. You have this. I like adding banelings to your roach comp, because if the enemy has a bunch of lings, they can kind of be problematic for the roaches, but banelings help with that for sure. I'm going to try to make an attack up here, but there's nothing to attack up there. Ah, the baneling connections! It's like me playing against banelings. Do I try to micro my best against banelings when I have lings? Yes. Do I sometimes lose 12 lings to a baneling? Absolutely I do. If you want to see, come watch the Friday streams, man. We're streaming here live on YouTube. It's a good place to be. It is a very fun. Doing 3v3s with Somicron and a Laughing Game. Okay, well, banelings on roach is not as effective as it turns out. Oh, I love having some Hydras back here from Makumba too. Yes. Dude, Roach Hydra against just Roach is incredibly strong. Look at GLF double expanding. He's like, boy, Holly, got a lot of money. I should expand. Also, more workers could be nice too, but all right. 20 Roaches in production from GLHF, but the ones that he has are not doing well. So he chases, kills a queen, focuses down this hatchery. Which again, he doesn't know about anything to the left of this. He thinks this is GLHF's 3rd base, and it is not. It is his 4th base. Hydra range is getting started here too. Would have been nice to have now, but you know, better late than never, I always say. Saturating this base for Makumba would be nice. He has a ton of money. He's got some larvae. He is supply blocked, so never mind. It should be red down here when you're supply blocked, for like it is for the players. Like, so you know you're supply blocked. For the observers, it should be red too, so you can get a better eye on it. So GLHF's 5th and 6th bases are popping. That's exciting. GLHF getting a Hydralisk Den of his own, and Makumba getting that Lurker Den and an Infestation Pit. So if he gets Lurkers out and GLHF is kind of stuck on Roach Tech, that is not a good time for him. Is he going to finally? No, he still has no idea. He hasn't seen this. I guess he has seen this creep. And if he was paying enough attention, he would recognize that creep is coming from here. And what is over here, I wonder? Does he check it? Nope, still hasn't checked it. He's too busy fighting, which is entirely fair. Crucifile's trying to land on these guys. Hydra's putting in so much extra damage here. That range upgrade is done, but they're getting right up on top of these Ravagers and these Roaches. But reinforcements from GLHF come in, and by golly, that is a cleanup by GLHF. Nicely done. Upgrades are pretty across the board here. 1-1 from GLHF, +1 attack, no armor upgrade. Oh, Makumba could use a Carapace upgrade against all these Roaches and Hydras for sure. But army value is 76 to 55 now. GLHF better upgrades, bigger army, trying to make more Roaches all the time. Just Hydras don't actually trade super well against Roaches and Ravagers. As it turns out, more Hydras coming in from Makumba. Defender's advantage kicking in. GLHF getting here pretty quickly too. Ling's on the way to assist, and it looks like that is a hold. That's a hold for Makumba. Lings and Hydras do pretty well against enemy Hydras and Roaches even. Yeah, Speedlings are relatively scary here, especially if they have an upgrade or 2 or 3. Well, GLHF still at 59 workers. I'd still like him to get up to about 65 or 70. And then really just get some macro hatches down. Just flood. Like, just having enough, I think, is enough to win this game. ZVZ is a lot like that. If you just have enough, if you have a maxed out army of something, you can kill this. You can kill this. This is a 54 army supply of, you know, I guess there are some lurkers here. So, like, you wouldn't want to try to run a bunch of Speedlings into Lurker Bane, but generally, you can make it happen. Hive's on the way from Makumba. He's got a 4th base coming in here, too. Man, he's mined out this entire gold base without Makumba even knowing that it exists. He knows there's creep up here, but he's like, that's probably just... Right? This creep is happening, so it's probably just him creeping everywhere. It doesn't mean that he has a base there. That'd be crazy. He's going to find it when it's dead, and he's going to be very upset. So now taking this gold base. Okay. So it's like the backside of a mineral base, but I think it's a little bit... Well, I don't know. It is kind of even, isn't it? Expanding here or expanding here is pretty even for whichever side you put your hatchery on. GLHF got a Lurker Den coming in here too. He is going for a hive. It's going to be Lurkers. Man, did we get Lurker Hydra Viper here? At this level? Look at this Ravager. It's like, I'm trying to hold still, but I can't because I'm surrounded by Lurker eggs that are immovable. That is true. That is one way to make your units bug right out. And if they're bugs already, that's extra buggy. Hey, GLHF won it to 79 workers. Good man. Okay, good. Now, that's enough. That's enough workers. Now you just want enough larva and enough bank to be able to remax when the battle is over. Even if you lose, you can remax. Ooh, this is great positioning. All right, here we go. Good. Lurkers pushing in. Makumba, is he counterattacking? He's picking off some reinforcing Hydras, which is okay. But he needs to deal with this. Fall back to your own Lurkers. What is this chaos right now? Burrowing 1,000 Lurkers in, obliterating GLHF's army here. He's like, no, let me through. Let me into your base where it's safe from these Lurker spines. Lurker versus Lurker is very fun as well. Makumba falls back with his Lurks, runs for it, but it's 123 to 53 army supply. Makumba is in a lot of trouble. Lost a base. Is he? No. Still, this is like a scouting maneuver. He's like, ah, you do have this base. Okay. Let's see if we can straight up kill it. The defense, I don't know. There's lurkers causing problems in the natural base. The main base, these lings are trying to deal with lurkers, but what did I say about Zergling versus lurker? It's not good for the ling, man. One of the greatest counters to lings in all of StarCraft 2 are lurkers. You don't see it hardly at all because of that. But it's kind of a base race scenario going on right now. We've got lurkers taking out Makumba's income everywhere. And then going after buildings. Makumba's lurkers taking down hatcheries. He's got drones trying to mine through this wall. Where is GLHF's army? What is it? It's 11 roaches, 11 hydras, 5 lurkers. I guess they're here now. That's where they are. Okay, so now it's 119 to 4 army supply. I think Makumba is out of it. Hold on. Where did that engagement happen? Drones. Basically this. Yeah, so it's basically these guys trying to do that. Where did the lurkers die? Here they are. Okay, so then the lurkers come down here. There's no detection. There was detection up north. Okay, so that's what happens. All those lurkers get picked off. The overseers are going to die. There is no mining happening from Makumba. Anything he builds is going to die to lurkers' vines anyway. Look at this. Go. 24 kills on that lurker. Holy crap. 17 and 26 on those lurkers. And then 24 and 20 on those lurkers. Holy cow. GG. GLHF gets the win. What a ZVZ. Dude, what is the math here? 25 plus 20 is basically 50. Plus 26 is 75. Plus 17 is close to 100. And then 24. It's like 120? Over 100 kills on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lurkers. My goodness, that's insane. Dude, yeah, burrowing lurkers inside your enemy mineral line, especially in a ZVZ. I mean, some of those kills are broodlings and larvae and stuff. So it's pretty good, but also a lot of that is drones. A lot of that is zerglings that were sent to try to clear this thing out. Not the greatest choice at the end of the day from Makumba. But that's a GG. What a fantastically fun little little ZVZ there. Enjoyed that immensely. Thanks for sending it in. GLHF. Resources lost, or 17,000 to 20,000. Makumba lost more. He lost more hatcheries. He lost a hive. He ended up losing 10 lurkers, which is a lot of lurkers to lose there. 23 hydralisks, 36 lurkers, 94 roaches were made by GLHF today. So yeah, we didn't see Vipers. It's a little bit too much to ask for this level of StarCraft, I would say. But yeah, great stuff. Really, really good stuff. And that was a fun Midrank Madness. Again, send your replays to SniperMonkey. Email address in the description. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.